students, welcome to 5th weekly. Today we are going to read our new lesson force, work and energy. So let's start. A pull or push acting on an object is called force. We can move objects or change their shape by applying force. Types of forces. Forces may cause an object to stop or start, to change its position or direction of motion, to increase or decrease its speed, or to change the shape of the object. In nature, there are two types of forces that are acting all the time, namely gravity and friction. Gravity. What happens when we throw a ball up into the air? It first rises up, then seems to stop, and then falls to the ground. Why does it fall down? Why doesn't it keep going upwards? This is because of the force of gravity. The force that pulls object downwards towards the center of the earth is called gravity. When you throw a ball up, you throw it with a lot of force, more than the force of gravity. So it rises. As the ball moves up, it loses this force and then gravity pulls it down. Similarly, leaves and ripe fruits always fall on the ground due to the force of gravity, unless they are picked. Friction. When a bottle top is pushed across a table, it stops after moving a certain distance. It stops because of friction, the force that is present when two objects are in the contact with each other and opposes the motion of one object across another is called friction. As a result, the moving object either slows down or stops moving. If there is no friction, anything that starts moving will never stop. So force of friction is essential. However, if there is too much friction, nothing will move. In general, materials with a smooth surface, for example glass or ice, cause less friction than materials with a rough surface. Example carpet. Work. Work is used to describe a lot of activities in everyday life. In science, however, the word work has a very specific meaning. Work is said to be done only when the force applied on the object causes a change in the shape or size of the object. When you kick a football, you are applying force that causes it to move. This is considered as work because force is being applied to the football to make it move. Activities such as reading, sleeping and thinking are not considered as work in science. This is because of no force is being applied in these cases and no object is being moved. Machines. When a task is difficult to do with our hands, we use tools called machines. A simple machine is a tool that makes our task easier and faster with the use of less force. Lever. A lever is a simple machine that is made up of a rod resting at the point around which it turns. It is used to lift or move heavy weights, cut things, or open the lid of a tin. A pair of scissors is an example of a lever. When we use a spoon handle to open the lid of a tin, the spoon acts as a lever. Pulley. A pulley is a simple machine that has grooved wheel and a rope running between the grooves of the wheel. It is used to lift heavy objects attached to one end of the rope. Drawing water from a well with the help of pulley is an example. Wheel and axle. Can you think of things that have wheels? Almost all vehicles have wheels. These wheels have a rod connected to them. This rod is called the axle. The axle moves the wheel. Moving heavy objects becomes easier with the help of a wheel. Inclined plane. An inclined plane is a sloping surface that is used to push or pull heavy objects to a certain height. A simple smooth board placed at an angle can be used as an inclined plane. You must have seen heavy cartons being loaded onto a truck by pushing them up an inclined board. Screws and wedges are two types of inclined planes. Screws. A screw is actually an inclined plane thread wrapped around a cylinder that has a sharp pointed end. Screws are turned with the help of screwdriver. As they rotate, they also move forward, so they help to attach things to each other. Wedge. A wedge has at least one inclined plane ending in a sharp edge. This sharp edge helps to cut things. A good example is an axe with which we cut wood. Energy and its sources. Energy is the ability to do work. We need energy to do everything, right from the basic activities such as walking, reading, and talking, to difficult tasks such as lifting, carrying, and climbing. Energy exists in various forms such as chemical, mechanical, heat, light, electrical, magnetic, and sound. Energy can change from one form to another. Sources of energy. Sun. The main source of all energy on earth is sun. The energy that we get from the sun is called solar energy. Plants use solar energy to make food with the help of their leaves. Food has energy stored in the chemical form. We get heat and light energy from the sun. Solar energy can also be used to generate electricity. Water. Moving water also has a lot of energy in it. This energy is called hydro energy. To use this energy, we build dams. These dams allow the water to fall from a height onto turbines with a great force. Then turbines move and help produce electrical energy. Wind. Moving air is called wind. Any object that is moving has energy in it. Energy of the wind, called wind energy, can turn windmills, which in turn can move turbines. The movement of turbines help to produce electrical energy. Thank you.